juice dripping. Make sure you're ready. Welcome to the show, man. Thanks for being with me. This is About the Dish. We are on location today. My friend Moose, we're at his beautiful house right here in Fayetteville. Hey, right down there, the smoker is going. We're getting ready to put some awesome ribs on there. Man, I'm doing my baked beans for you. Really great barbecue sauce. I hope you're gonna enjoy this. Man, let's get in the kitchen. We gotta get started in there first. About the Dish. So excited to have you guys in the Chef Brooks kitchen today. We're gonna do a really simple chicken pasta dish. Nice and super simple beauty right there. That's made with so much love. You make a really simple spice rub. Man, whatever you like. This recipe is really good. A little brown sugar helps make color on the ribs. So welcome to the show, man. Thank you so much for being with me today. I'm really excited to be in this beautiful kitchen right here. Man, we are doing smoked ribs for you. These are baby back ribs. These are Chairman's Reserve. This is Tyson's very best premium pork right here. And man, before we get those out of the bag, we're gonna make our spice rub for them, our seasoning that's gonna go on them. I have brown sugar in this bowl right here. To that brown sugar, I'm gonna add about an equal amount of salt. In other words, I'm gonna cover the brown sugar completely over. I'm gonna take my pepper grinder here and I'm gonna give this black pepper a really good amount. I mean, as much as I can do, as fast as I can. I really wanna get just some love from the black pepper, but right in the mix. We're gonna add right to that, watch this. I'm gonna do about a third of it as paprika, smoked paprika. I'm gonna do about a third of it as chili powder, and this is dark chili powder. This is a surprise ingredient that I really love in my mix, and that's cumin for my ribs, about a third. And man, I'm gonna also add mustard to it. Again, I'm gonna fill in the last of that space. Let's get that lid off of there. I'm gonna fill in the last of that space in that bowl with that mix. And I'm gonna let that stand while I get these guys open. Once you get your ribs ready, man, the smoker is already going. You gotta have it going and make sure it's rolling. I wanna make sure my smoker sits at about 250, between 250 and 275 degrees. And that's the optimal time and temperature. And the time is probably gonna be about 3 hours. So what we're gonna do, season these, get them out on the smoker, and in an hour, we'll go out, we'll turn them, and then at the hour and a half mark, we'll cover them in foil and put them back on there to finish them for an hour and a half. So this is Chairman's Reserve. And I wanna show y'all this. This is why I love this product. Ribs, they always have this membrane right across the top of the ribs on this side. And what they do, they take that away for you. You don't even have to worry about it. It's already gone. And I can't peel any of it up. It's not even there. That's that little, I don't know, it looks like a piece of paper once your ribs are cooked that sits on top of there. And that's just really not what we want to do. So we want to just make sure those are ready. I'm going to mix in my seasoning real good. And I don't wear gloves when I'm doing this, mainly because I want to make sure all of that membrane is gone. I can't really grab that membrane with gloves on. But we'll get this and we will just season these up. I'm not putting any mustard down. I'm not putting any type of anything on there. That ribs will hold on to that seasoning just fine. We just want to get it really good and coated, and I want to make sure that I pat it in and give them a flip. And we'll do the same thing to the back. And making sure that we cover the back side as well just really get that seasoning on there. Man, the brown sugar on here will really get that caramel color that you want out of your smoked meats. Make sure it helps with that ring that everybody loves in their smoked meats as well. And I like to just make sure I rub this in real good, especially on that rib side right there. We want to just make sure we rub it in real good. Man, I am a stickler for making sure that I pick up as much of that seasoning off of that tray as I can for these ribs. And once these guys are all seasoned up really good, they're ready to go down to the smoker. We're gonna head down and put them on there right now. Our ribs are ready to go onto the smoker. Man, I'm so excited to get these on there. You guys, we got the smoker really rolling right now. It is set as a real good temperature. I'm gonna sit those right on top. They'll be okay. They're only gonna be there a second. It is good peach wood from my yard. We have a peach tree that lets off some branches every now and again, and we'll get these right in. I always put mine in bone side down, just like that. In about 1 hour, we're gonna come back and we're gonna flip those over.
In the morning when I rise, I know I've got you on my side. You're good for me, so naturally. And I can't wait for that fresh taste of richness you bring. I like the way you make me feel. Yeah.
Highland Dairy knows that a good life is a collection of happy moments shared with family and friends. Make your moments more memorable with products that are wholesome and delicious, naturally.
So many people have a real struggle to find their place in the world. But you know, I've helped thousands of people as a real estate and lifestyle expert. As a result of that, I really understand the personalized nature and process of discovery.
Man, I feel like I found a really nice home here, for sure.
Well, and that's why I bring people inspiration that you provide, so you can stimulate their hearts and minds.
Yes, their stomachs as well. I'm a stomach guy, man.
Me too. Contact me. Let's spend some time exploring your hopes and dreams. Then I'll go out and find it for you.
Dreaming of owning an RV? Well, now is the time to add a little comfort to your vacations by investing in your home away from home. Make your dream come true with Wheels RV, the #1 new RV dealer in Northwest Arkansas. We carry brands like Grand Design, Brinkley, Flagstaff, No Boundaries, and Vibe. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV. Find us 5 miles west of I-49 under the Tontitown Water Tower.
Can the flavor of a slow-cooked smoked sausage be so gloriously delicious that the sight of its sizzling makes your taste buds weep? For sure, it's Hillshire.
So I like to add vinegar and brown sugar to the sauce. Man, the ketchup that you use just really needs to be a great brand. So welcome back. Man, we have our ribs on the smoker. We've come back upstairs to the kitchen from down by the pool where it's very nice out there. And we are gonna make our barbecue sauce that we're gonna use on those ribs. Pretty simple dish, pretty simple recipe. There's just a few ingredients that you have to have. Man, I recommend that you always use a really good ketchup. Just make sure you're using a good one that's got some good flavor to it, that's, you know, has hearty and just a good recipe. If you want to make your own, you go right ahead, but this is a good one. And so I'm gonna get this going. I got about medium heat. The ketchup, man, is the base for the barbecue sauce. Every one you have pretty much is gonna have ketchup in the base. And so we are gonna just get our ketchup going. We wanna get it heated up. The thin down part of the barbecue sauce comes from the water. It comes from the vinegar that we add. We also have to add Worcestershire. This is about a tablespoon of Worcestershire. That smokiness, you know that flavor, man, from Worcestershire. It's a typical flavor in barbecue sauce. We're gonna add apple cider vinegar to this. We're not making a vinegar barbecue sauce, but we're making barbecue sauce. It has to have some vinegar flavor to it, especially to be a Southern barbecue sauce, okay? So once we get that in there, the other main ingredient that we have is molasses. And the molasses is just, I mean, it's a binder really, because once we add the water, it's gonna thin it down, but this will darken up and flavor up our barbecue sauce, sweeten it up as well. So we wanna get the molasses really incorporated here. And then I'm gonna add my water right to it. You're gonna notice that it thins way down at the top. The tomatoes kind of stay at the bottom. And again, it's about making sure you get it really nice and whisked up again. Combine it all together. Because you'll feel with your whisk the resistance that you have. And man, I'm really a component of the spin factor too. I know that my dish is in good shape when the spin stops after I've whisked it up real good. So now I'm gonna take some Creole mustard, a good tablespoon of Creole mustard. And I'm gonna add my seasoning blend. So I have chili powder, paprika, I have mustard powder. I also have in there crushed red pepper flakes, and that's gonna go right in to the mix. Man, pretty much the last thing that I'm gonna do to it, so if you wanna sweeten it up, you can add honey to it if you want to, whatever you'd like to sweeten it up. Maple syrup works really great to sweeten it up. Brown sugar works great to sweeten it up. It's up to you. The last thing I'm gonna add though to give it some love is some Italian seasoning. This is just a store-bought Italian seasoning, and it's about a good tablespoon. Because we want our barbecue sauce to have a good look to it. We want it to have some good flavor. We also want it to have the nice specks of seasoning and the spices in there. We want it to be really flavored out. And this is a really good simmer. We want this to come up to a boil, and we want to let it simmer for a good hour before we get going. Hey, we've got 3 hours to wait on our ribs outside, so we have plenty of time to let our barbecue sauce do its thing and just become love. You want to turn it down once it comes to a boil. You want to turn it down to a simmer.
Bounty Mega Roll, 4 rolls in 1.
There's a way to cut your dishwashing time by 50%. Try Dawn Power Wash Dish Spray. It removes 99% of grease and grime in half the time. It cleans so well, you can replace multiple cleaning products. Try Dawn Power Wash.
Woo, that was an awesome game.
If you're looking for the best Chicago-style pizza in the area, you found it. Best pizza in town.
It's the best lunch special around.
Games are always on.
And of course, Gusano's signature happiest hour.
For more information on our specials and events, go to gusanos.pizza.
See you at Gusano's.
At Chef Brooks Catering, we take pride in our food and our service. Whether your event is large or small, in-home or on location, our team of culinary pros is ready to make your event beautiful and delicious. We do all things culinary. Give us a call or find us online at chefbrookscatering.com.
Southern Loft is a unique home furnishing store, offering furniture and decor in an inspiring atmosphere. We carry brands like Lexington and Bella, Caracol, and many more. all with great solutions for your season of life. Visit us today. We are located in the heart of Fayetteville, Arkansas on North College. That is why Southern Loft is a different kind of furniture store.
Can the flavor of a slow-cooked smoked sausage be so gloriously delicious that the sight of its sizzling makes your taste buds weep? For sure, it's Hillshire.
You are gonna love the pickled onions in the baked beans. I'm gonna give you that recipe too for the pickled onions. It's gonna make you go, that's good, chef. So welcome back, man. We are getting ready to make our baked beans right now. We have to cut up some Wright's bacon for this, the good stuff we always use on the show. Man, this is a little thick cut Wright's bacon, and I've cut it down the middle, right down the middle, long ways. Get our bacon sliced up, man, for our beans. We're gonna get this crispy right in that skillet back there, and it's gonna be really good. We're gonna add some other cool stuff to it. Hopefully some stuff that you'll add to your baked beans for your event. But that's it right there. That's all we need. Let's go right to the stove. So for this, we want to make sure this bacon is crispy. We're going to leave all of the oil that comes out, that rendered fat that comes out of this bacon. We're going to leave it in there. And man, the cool thing about this too is you can cook it as long as you want to, but I like to have just some crispy in my baked beans. Just gives it a little bit different texture. You know, you always want to have textures with your food. So we'll just get this rendered down real good. The cool thing that I'm using that makes this extra special, I made some pickled onions, and I'll give you the recipe for this. This is really good. This is really a simple pickling spice, a pickling dish, man. And these are going in our baked beans. This is gonna be a really great component to the dish. So I hope that you'll try this because it's gonna be really good. We'll just make sure our bacon gets rendered. You wanna keep a good eye on this. If you wanna add just diced onions to it, you can, whatever you like. Get that bacon nice and crispy in there, man. We're just gonna start adding stuff to it. And there's only a few things that we're gonna add to it. Very simple things that we're adding to it. I'm gonna get to the bottom of those pickled onions that I made, and I'm gonna add about a 1/4 cup. And they're gonna have some water in them, so you're gonna hear that transition in there. But these are gonna give our baked beans such a great flavor, just some uniqueness, a little bit different than you've had. We always try and step up our game around here, and that's what this is about right here. Doing some cool food that we can do differently to make a difference. It's gonna be really good. We're gonna add to this some brown sugar. Give it a little bit of sweet. The brown sugar will also help with the darkening up of it. Just give it some color. And you'll see that happen right to the onions and the bacon once we add that sugar. That is smelling so good. And now, this is 2 cans of baked beans right in the mix. Get it spinning. Just get it turned up so that the bacon and the onions are blended in with the beans. That looks so good. Smells so amazing. Last thing I'm going to do, You know we're making barbecue sauce. It's sitting right here on the stove top, man. I'm gonna add just a good amount of barbecue sauce right to our beans. These are barbecue baked beans. And we'll have plenty of sauce left over for our ribs. We'll add about a quarter of a cup, a half a cup of barbecue sauce. And I'm gonna turn that guy down since it's really going good. If you want to, you take these right out to the smoker, right where you got your ribs going, right outside on the smoker, man. Put them out there. You want to let them go the entire time the ribs are going. We probably got about an hour left on our ribs. You probably want to leave them in at least that long. We're going to get down there and check on our ribs. We're going to take the ribs out of the smoker, put them in aluminum foil to finish cooking them. All right, man, our ribs have been on the smoker for about an hour and a half. It's time for those to come off and get wrapped in foil. So we just want to go get them. Oh my gosh, look at that right there. So good. Little char from inside there, never hurt anybody. But these are gonna go get wrapped. We wanna get these guys wrapped in foil. So all we do is take them and just put them inside a long piece of aluminum foil, wrap it up at the end, and they're gonna go right back out onto the smoker, just like that. We'll do the same thing with this guy. Just like that.
Can the flavor of a slow-cooked smoked sausage be so gloriously delicious that the sight of it sizzling makes your taste buds weep? For sure, it's Hillshire.
In the morning when I rise, I know I've got you on my side. You're good for me, so naturally. And I can't wait for that fresh taste of richness you bring. I like the way you make me feel. Yeah.
Highland Dairy knows that a good life is a collection of happy moments shared with family and friends. Make your moments more memorable with products that are wholesome and delicious, naturally.
Oh, Auntie, you can't put that right in the dishwasher.
Watch me. With Cascade Platinum Plus, I have upped my dish game. I just scrape, load, and I'm done.
In that dishwasher?
In that dishwasher.
Only Platinum Plus is packed with more Dawn to remove up to 100% of grease and food residue. Get the highest standard of clean, even in your machine.
Clean enough for you?
Yeah.
Scrape, load, done. Cascade Platinum Plus. Dare to dish differently.
Can the flavor of a slow-cooked smoked sausage be so gloriously delicious that the sight of it sizzling makes your taste buds weep? For sure, it's Hillshire.
Are you as excited as I am? Oh my gosh, it's time to get these bad boys on a plate. Hey, we gotta feed the folks. It's time to eat, man. They're all hot outside by the pool. They're having a good time with themselves. So what you do here is just go right down through the bones, right down between them. And man, oh my gosh, look at that smoke ring on that. Oh my gosh. So just get right along the edge of one of the bones. Once you get on the inside of that first ring there, you should be good to go. Your knife should go right through them really easily. They're super tender, man. I always get my ribs right out of the middle, but I'll just take them and place them right on the plate, just like that. Whatever your family likes, just so everybody can get some. I always put them also on that side, the opposite of the bone, the skin side there. That way I can sauce them up real good and they just have really good flavor to them. So I'll take my sauce, right from the stovetop there and just give them some love. Man, again, it's all about how much your family wants or doesn't want sauce. You can leave them for on the side for that person that likes the sauce on the side, whatever the family wants. And with this, I'm going to take also some of that pickled onion and add it right over to the plate, just like that, just for some beautiful garnish on there, edible garnish. Man, I made some corn on the cob also for this dish. And then we cannot forget our baked beans, because they turned out so good. They got those onions in there. Oh my gosh. You guys, hey, thank you for being with me today. I hope you enjoy these recipes. Man, your family will enjoy this. Listen, try and have a safe and happy holiday. Enjoy yourselves. Happy Labor Day, everybody. Man, thank you so much for being with me today. I hope that you have had a great summer. It's time to get back to school, time to get things going again. This Labor Day weekend, I want you to have a great time. These ribs are really good. I hope you'll try them. The baked beans, the sauce as well. Man, it was a great meal. I'm full and ready to go lay down. Man, check us out all over the place on all of our social media platforms. I'm Brooks. This is About the Dish. It's eating time, baby. And this is like a Labor Day holiday, a Monday holiday, Memorial Day. This is, I mean, like tradition. This is the family. This reminds me of being at home with my folks in Alabama. This is right here. This is crazy. It's crazy. I'm back in Alabama right now. That's awesome. I wonder where Mateo is, though.
He's here.
Hey, buddy, there you are. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good to see you.
It's great to see you.
Good to see you. What's going on?
Oh, well, I was just like walking around the vineyard, just having some chill.
So listen, are we really going to Italy?
Oh, man. Is this a real question?
Yes, it is.
Of course we're going to Italy.
What are we going to do when we get there?
Oh, man, we're going to do the whole thing. We're going to just go around every hill, like getting like the best grape to make our own wine and getting some milk to make the cheese, getting to meet the whole village where I was born and like, yeah, like.
Do we get to cook?
For sure.
For the village?
For the whole village. They can't wait. We're going to bring some food from here there and they're going to love it.
Oh man, I cannot wait. I'm so excited.
We're gonna make an exchange, you know, we're gonna cook for them, they're gonna cook for us, we're gonna share the same fire, and we cook some briskets, they're gonna cook their thing.
I love it. Hey, listen, from a Southern black man's point of view, I'm super excited to get to go to Italy. It's a dream come true.
I am too.
So show me the rest of the vineyard.
Come on, let's go.
Okay. At Chef Brooks Catering, we take pride in our food and our service. Whether your event is large or small, in-home or on location, our team of culinary pros is ready to make your event beautiful and delicious. We do all things culinary. Give us a call or find us online at chefbrookscatering.com.